Good morning, sunshines. Happy Monday, happy Monday. How was your weekend? Yesterday was fun. Yesterday was definitely a wonderful Easter. Nice and peaceful. Oh, goodness sake. It was really great yesterday. I got out, I got at least two things planted. I need to go get more planted. I watched T's update on her shots. That was pretty cool.
My last breakdown. This is what I looked like before. I was very active, especially with my son and in the community. I had my own successful business. I would go to the gym and spend time with friends. So I just wanted to show what I'm like before the shots. The goal of this is to go through my journey with the SGB ESR shots. So today I'm flying to Melbourne, and tomorrow I'll be getting the first shot, 2 injections in the C4 and C6 entrance points to the stellate ganglion nerve, and you can see what happens and see how I change.
Very cool, very cool. Hey, Peter, good morning. How are you doing today? You're first in line in the comment section this morning. That was a great update on teas. Yeah, we've got Snorri McSnorpants here. Yeah, and Audit had a really good video yesterday. She was on fire for purpose yesterday. She definitely didn't want to get arrested, but oh my gosh. That was pretty crazy. I'm thinking we're going to have a quiet day today. I don't think we have public works today, and I think the city, LA is making it a holiday. I was watching Brian. Is he still going? Yep, Brian is still on. That's okay. I got some work to do today. I got some phone calls to make, emails to do. Let me turn this on. I got some painting done this weekend. It was so nice. Nope, no public works. And I think, let me look. Is there a LAPD commission tomorrow? Last couple of weeks, they have not been putting the meeting agenda up. I thought I had subscribed to the. Let me see. I want that. Subscribe. Okay. Yep, they canceled today. Hey, Ganja, good morning. Yep, okay, so no public works today. And maybe LAPD commission tomorrow. That was total bunk yesterday, and then they were threatening to cuff bike guy. That was just BS. How are you doing today, Ganja? You guys are quiet today. Quiet, quiet. Do we have, I know. Yeah, I know. I was afraid he was gonna say the wrong thing and they were, I guess they filed a report against Bike Guy. Good morning, Amanda. I'm doing fine. I have a busy week this week, and it's going to be probably busier than what I wanted. And then next week's going to be kind of busy. Kind of crazy. Yeah, I know. I'm not too happy on being overwhelmed either. Oops, I messed up. Did you guys see this, Tony Ortega? That they were supposed to replace the billboards in the travel station with, is it raining? No, it was this morning though. We had a thunderstorm before the sun popped up this morning. And now the birds are chirping and it's kind of nice outside. But it is gloomy. It's supposed to get into the 70s this week, Ganja. Woohoo! Can't wait for that. In fact, I'm going to turn my heat off. Possibly light rain. It's supposed to be up to 62 today, though. I can handle that. And, oh, goodness sakes. Los Angeles is supposed to be up to 74. So not much different. We had weird weather this weekend too, Amanda. You're going to put your AC unit in? That's ambitious. In the house? Is it a window AC unit? That's something else you can put on your resume. AC installer. Wow, Peter. Your lemon tree is producing big time. 6 Walmart bags of lemons? Holy crap. Make some lemonade and stuff it in the freezer for future use. Make some bags of lemon zest. There's your extra money. Sell some lemon zest. Was Alex having a live? I did not know Alex was live. Yeah, I like this from Good Morning, Haggis. Tony Ortega did a nice little spiel this morning about the signs. I know, lemon zest. Have you been making lemonade? Oh, fresh homemade lemonade. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, that sounds good, Ganja. I don't think I've ever tried that. How many lemon trees do you have, Peter? That is kind of cool. I've always wanted a lemon tree, but I've never lived where lemon trees would survive. Frozen, oh, nice. You could start making, you only have one lemon tree and it's got that many lemons? Wow. Making lemon ices. What are those? Uh, I can't remember the Italian name for them. Those would be really good. Does a lemon tree flower? What does a lemon tree look like when it flowers? Oh, how pretty. Well, that's kind of pretty with the green. Huh. Lemon squares require more egg and sugar than lemon. Lots scared that you take more. Sugar especially. Hey Jojo Bananas, good morning. We're just looking at lemon trees. Peter was saying that he has a whole bunch of lemons that he gave to his sister. The Times reported this morning that 3 advertisements Scientology placed in the station at the London Underground was supposed to be replaced this morning with new ads from ex-Scientologists. That is very cool. The Aftermath, Michael J. Rinder Aftermath Foundation was supposed to do it. That is very cool that that was going to happen, though. And hopefully it will. Hopefully they'll give an update. Good morning, Irish. Brian's not a jerk. I was listening earlier. I was there for a while. I had to get a little bit done before I hopped on live. It's never any problem. Arya, it was a late night. I agree. I was tired. I was watching a Netflix video last night and I fell asleep to it. It's a kind of a real life whodunit show. What was it called? Let me see what it's called. It was called Into the Fire. It was pretty good. Good morning, Brian. Great show this morning. How did your weekend go? I caught a little bit each morning. And then was the replay crew for you? Oh, I did not see that. The Pope died? The current one? Oh, you're going to make me go look. Yeah, it was definitely interesting. Um, let me. Pope Francis. Was he the current pope? My dogs are out barking. I wonder if there's a possum out there. Wow. Yeah, I did. I thought so. Wow. Wasn't there like what are they barking about, Josh? Wow. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Remember, wasn't there like conspiracy stuff saying he was gonna be the last pope? Something like that. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to get into the conspiracy part of that. I know, right, Ganja? That is crazy. He did. Wasn't he brought in more of the other religions? Yeah, I don't know about that. Irish just slowly reforming themselves. Reforming in the way of not John, then Benedict, and then this one Francis. Yeah, it's been kind of a wild ride for popes. That's amazing that our vice president was just there. Huh. Things that make you go, hmm. Yeah, isn't he the one that said it was okay to do gay weddings, same-sex weddings? That's when they've picked the new pope, right? I only grew up Catholic. I don't remember all of this stuff. It's been a hot minute since I've been Catholic. Oh, it's a same-sex blessing rather than a wedding. Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm surprised they announced it. Oops, sorry. We'll turn that down. Yeah, well, that is true, Irish. They are. They are a little ancient before they even get the job as Pope. That is true. Yeah, I mean, this guy just started a couple of years ago, and he's 88, so yeah, that's kind of crazy. I wonder who the youngest Pope was. Let's Google it. Pope Benedict the Ninth, who was around 20 years old when he first elected. Oh, that is very young. That's a long time ago. Wow. Well, that'll take a media spotlight for a day or two. We'll have to learn everything we never wanted to know about popes and about the burial and the death and them watching them and yeah, but wasn't the prediction supposedly that this was going to be the last pope? Or no, was it is there going to be one more pope? I can't remember. We'll have to see all the conspiracy theories that start jumping in because there's got to be a conspiracy theory for just about everything. So the conspiracy was that the world was going to end, right? The Prada shoes getting too expensive, and the Antichrist was going to come take over. And so, in the Pope and the Catholic religion, or the Catholic papacy, um, was supposedly part of the end times stuff. I would have to go back and really. It was a prophecy, the Celestine prophecy. Let's go back and Google that. Oops, let's spell it right. So here is Celestine's prophecy. As fantastical as Xenu and the volcanic Thetans. Better vote in a young fellow this time, I guess. Morning, Amy. Yeah, there's also, I mean, there's some parts of the prophecy that have come true, but, you know, I could tell you something's going to happen and parts of it probably will come true because they come true. Right? A lot of people didn't. I I know, Peter. I'm just trying to say that the prophecy was that either this guy or the next guy will be the last pope because you won't need a pope when the antichrist comes and the rapture happens. I don't I don't know all of the prophecy. And nope, they didn't like him changing the traditions. Hey, stop licking. That wasn't on your bingo card today, was it? Hmm. Good morning, Lorelei. Divine vengeance. Wow, that just seems unbelievable. Good morning, Style. Well, the Catholic religion was all part of the whole Roman Empire thing. So it's been around way longer than you and I have been. That's for sure. And I think there's been more bloodshed over the difference between Muslim, Catholic, and Protestant. How can an institution decide what churches to close? Because they're the leader of it. Like to believe in divine vengeance must be Old Testament, not New Testament. I was raised Catholic, went to a Catholic all-girls school. Oh, wow. We were raised Catholic, but I didn't go to a Catholic school. That's a wonderful thing to do, Lorelei, to pray for all the children that have been hurt in the name of religion. Yep, it certainly doesn't stop at Scientology. I mean, Scientology kind of is branded for it, but it doesn't stop there. A lot of the congregations in the Catholic Church are also funded by the members. At least the activities are. Church of Christ and Southern Baptist, oh yes. They are very hellfire and brimstone. Yes, they are. I don't I don't ascribe to the hellfire and brimstone. I just can't get into a service that is like that. Like we see, what's that guy? Alan Seidler's, the preacher that goes to Clearwater and preaches at the same time that they do their Friday night pizza parties protesting over and he's hellfire and brimstone, and I shut it down when I see him there because I can't handle him. I do agree with that, Lorelei, that we should believe in love and support and freedom and do no harm. Well, there's come a lot of harm from organized religion. I changed to a non-denominational years ago. Yep, I do too, Amy. I hate fear and guilt-based stuff. That's what God gave us, was the freedom of choice and free will. And if you're into it because you're afraid or you're guilted into it, that's not free will. It'll be interesting to see what happens with this Pope stuff, though. Very interesting. So no meetings today, Amy, and hopefully we'll have a commission meeting tomorrow. That was just bunk what they did to Audit and Bite Guy yesterday. And then I don't think I even have Griselda's. Well, thank you. Yep, we are all here together. Well, you can't live up to it. That's what they sent Jesus for, Brian. Yeah, I'm just glad that they didn't try and arrest Bite Guy yesterday. And I'm glad, like what Ganja said, I'm glad he went over to Starbucks because I was afraid he was going to say the wrong thing. Hmm. This very religious rabbi's wife would say if you take the letters M and Y out of the word family, you get fail. The M stands for mother and the Y stands for youth. I thought it was outrageous. Hmm. Well, F stands for fathers, fathers, mothers, and youth. Oh, really? Huh? Yep, lots of love and thoughts for you, Lorelei. I pray that all anxiety goes away. That's a lot of children, Amy. Well, that's why it always surprises me about Scientology because in most religions that want to dominate or take over, they encourage reproduction. They encourage people to have as many babies as they can. And in Scientology, they don't. So that's really weird. It's almost like they were set up to fail for having their reproductive rights taken from them. Because that's part of natural recruitment is to have babies. I have not received the agenda yet, Amy. Have you seen the agenda for tomorrow? I know, right, Style? It doesn't make sense. You can't make sense out of chaos and weird stuff. Yeah, I did too this morning, so hopefully I'll get it. Okay, thank you, Haggis. I might have got it. Let me take that down. Let me look. I have not received it, so apparently. Oh, thank you, Amy. Thanks, Amy. I know, and I have forgot to tag that website. Thanks, Amy. I'll take a peek at it. Oh goodness. Oh. I do need to get a few emails done this morning. I have some work to do today, so it's probably not a bad thing that we don't have a public works meeting. Yep, they need to just go away. That's for certain. Okay, you guys, it's a short one this morning. I need to go get Fluff and Buff so I can get my emails and my work done. The forced abortions, yeah, you're right, Amanda. It's sad. It was cruel, psychologically damaging, besides just not being able, pretty sick. But I'm going to scoot, you guys. I'm going to go get Fluff and Buff and get some work done this morning. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I appreciate it. Yep, I need to go wash my bits. Go take a shower. Much love to you all. I'll see you in a little bit.